Xbox is an evil corporation. They have to buy publishers just to compete. Xbox shouldn't be allowed to do that. Xbox should grow organically. Xbox this, Xbox that. Xbox doesn't have no games. Xbox needs to compete. Xbox must do better. Oh my freaking gosh. Seriously. You freaking you sad, silly little super PlayStation fanboy Xbox hate channels. Grow up already. The internet's done. It's enough. Nobody cares about your. We got to save PlayStation. Feel bad for PlayStation. Nobody cares about those arguments anymore. I've seen so much of this nonsense in the last couple of weeks. It's not even funny. Stop. Grow up. It's just video games. It's literally just video games. Seriously, do you guys even hear yourselves? Reforge Gaming, Marlon Brandon smacking and breaking his table. Reforge Gaming crying like a little baby all the time. Colin Moriarty, do you guys not stop? King Thrash, seriously, fellas. It's just video games. Nobody cares about your one and done freaking games. So, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew. I'm pretty sure you're sick and tired of hearing about all the little e-beggars out there trying to beg you for money, trashing Xbox to build up their own brand so that they can beg you for money. That's literally all they want to do is beg you for money. They get out their little e-beggar signs and they start begging you for money just to trash Xbox. All of this trashing Xbox and trashing gaming, all of the expensive gaming for their own personal gain is getting ridiculous. Like, I'm fed up with it. I'm so sick and tired of hearing it. Now we've just went through the whole week with the FTC battling Microsoft for the rights to buy and own Activision Blizzard. Like we've all been there. We've all seen this. Like, it's getting ridiculous. We have a government that is going out of their way to stop Xbox from being able to compete in a market that Sony 100% completely dominates. And this is good for gaming. Xbox owning Activision is good for gaming, and we're gonna break that down right now. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's move on with this. I want to bring up just two reasons why Xbox owning Activision is incredible value for gamers, is an incredible opportunity for gaming to grow and continue to get better and to be able to reach more people. That is the goal, that is the plan, whether it's to put PlayStation out of business or to force PlayStation to continue to grow and get better. That's the plan. So, the first thing on this is Game Pass. Game Pass offers a subscription service with a low cost of entry for you to be able to experience games day and date. That is a great service. That is incredible. The fact that you have the ability to do that from the comfort of your own home without having to go somewhere and rent the game, you get to experience that day and date with everybody else right when it comes out. And you do not have to have $70 up front to do that. And that is incredible. That is an incredible value. You're not committed to the game. You don't have to commit to paying monthly for it. You can pay $10. You can play that game the day it launches, and you can cancel your subscription at any time. That essentially, my friends, is like renting a video game. Now, it does kind of defeat the purpose for you to do that, for you to pay 1 month, play what you want to play, and then cancel your subscription. That does kind of defeat the whole purpose of what Game Pass offers and what Game Pass is trying to build. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every single month you're going to get banger after banger after banger. That's just not how it works. Like, it in theory, that would be amazing, but that's just not how it works. Sometimes you're going to get Redfalls. Sometimes you're going to get Redfalls. And sometimes you're going to get Call of Duties. Sometimes you're going to get freaking Fables. Sometimes you're going to get Forza Horizon 5. Sometimes you're going to get Halo Infinite. Sometimes you're going to get bangers. Sometimes you're going to get games that are just good enough to play. And that's just the way subscription services kind of work. So for when you hear all these little PlayStation fanboys out there calling Game Pass trash, that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. You don't have to pay for years at a time. You could pay it 1 month at a time. So if you're that kind of gamer that wants to take advantage of the system and pay only when you want to play, do it. Do it. Do what you got to do to justify being able to play the game however you. That is the beauty of Game Pass. The Game Pass is good. If you support it, it will get better. It is one of those things where if you do continue to pay and pay into it like I have been, it will get better. You will get more content. They'll be able to buy more publishers. They'll be able to provide more content to that service as it continues to grow and get stronger. That's the whole plan. Like that's what Game Pass is designed to do. The bigger it gets, the more money it makes, the better the content you're going to be able to receive on that. And video games have always been different from the movie industry. Whereas in the movie industry you're getting all the nonsense on Netflix and stuff like that. Well, if you are in the video game space, you're starting to see some pretty cool stuff. You're getting to be able to play a wide range of video games, a very diverse, let's say diverse experience in the Xbox ecosystem when it comes to Game Pass for a very low cost of entry. Even with the new price increases, it's still a really good deal. I've always maintained that $20 a month would be like the max, would be like the breaking point. Anything above $20 would be like, oh, that's way too much. But anything under $20 is still manageable to where you can play it. The higher the price gets, the higher the likelihood that people are just going to pay for 1 month when they want to play a game. That's the biggest detriment to them increasing the prices is people are going to be like, yeah, dude, I don't want to pay that much to play one game. Like, I don't want to. It's better to just pay $70. That's where the pricing thing is. I mean, Microsoft is going to learn their lesson one way or another about increasing the prices on this service because it's going to lead to people just paying when they want to play. That's what I do with EA Play on the PC because EA doesn't put out enough games that I want to play all year round. But you can on EA Play pay $100 and have access to all their games in any given year. So that is one good thing. If Xbox was to come out and offer an annual pass at a discounted price for Game Pass, I think that would probably be the smart thing for them to do, especially now that they raised the prices. Maybe let you have it for like $120 a year or something like that. Just a nice round number to get you to be committed into Game Pass and to be able to enjoy that would be awesome. So let me go ahead and switch over to reason number 2 on this on the for this rebuttal of the little PlayStation families. Now, I started PC gaming about a little over a year ago now. It's been a little bit over a year. I need to make my camera thing just a little bit smaller, just so you guys can see this. I'm going to bring you into my PC space for just a moment. What we're looking at right here is my PC games. Over here, if you look right here, it says my PC games. These are all games that are Xbox Play Anywhere. I don't know if you've heard of that or what that means, but I'm going to explain it right now. Xbox Play Anywhere is the ability to buy, say you buy Forza Motorsport's coming out in October. Say you buy Forza Motorsport on your Xbox Series X as a digital game. You buy that game, and then if you come into your PC and you come to the Xbox app, like I'm in right now, this is the Xbox app. To get out of here, you would just come in here, you hit the little blue button, you hit the Xbox button. It'll bring you into the Xbox app on the PC. You can also get through here to the store, to the little store tab down here in the bottom. You can also click that and come into here. And then you come over here to My Library, up here in the top left corner. And that will pull up all of the games that you have bought that are Xbox Play Anywhere. So if you come down here to Forza Motorsport, I will be able to play this game day and date on my PC, on my Xbox Series S, on my Xbox Series X, without having to buy 2 copies. I only have to buy it one time. That's it. I buy it one time and I get full access to wherever I want to play that. If you come down just a little bit further, you'll notice Redfall. The first Bethesda Xbox exclusive right here in my thing, Redfall. Now with Redfall, I only had to buy that one time. I could play it on both. Starfield is right here as well. So you don't have to buy 2 copies of these games and you can play them wherever. And the reason why this is significant is because you are actually getting third-party games in here as well. If like you look at Scarlet Nexus, you'll come over here, you get Like a Dragon, you get Army 4. You get Sniper Elite 5. Sniper Elite 5 is in here as well. You also will be able to get Just Cause 4, Injustice 2, that Star Wars thing, Ishin Like a Dragon just came out from Sega, and it came out to this day and date, like literally day and date. It wasn't in this app at first. You had to go into the store right here, and it took me a minute to figure that out. But if you buy a Play Anywhere game, come to this tab right here too, the Microsoft Store, and make sure that it is in there as well. So if you can't find it in there, you got Resident Evil 7 in here. So the thing that I'm trying to say is, either way, Xbox buying a publisher is good for. I'm gonna bring this back down. So now I've showed you that. Xbox buying publishers is good. It expands where you can play that game. It gives you more options. You're not stuck on a plastic box. You can buy a PC and you can play on a PC. That there, to me, is one of the reasons why I am like, yeah, dude, I really appreciate that. I appreciate that Xbox really does respect my investment in their ecosystem. That to me shows me that they really do care and they really do respect my investment in their ecosystem. Not only can I play games from all the way from the very beginning, the original Xbox on my Xboxes, but when you go PC and you get games on PC, like you don't have to worry about backward compatibility like ever. Like it just for the most. I mean, some of them older games, yeah, it does. It will start to get to a point where they won't work, or there'll be like ways that you got to figure out how to fix them. But for the most part, any of these games, like I'll be able to download on my PC and play whenever I want. Like and it just gets better. Like the graphics. So I mean, I'm pretty much tapped out on graphics right now with my PC, but the frame rate will continue to grow. It will get better, like the better optimization. Like it's going to be a point where right now I'm playing my games at 1440p at up to 160 frames a second. Later down the road, when I get a way better PC, I'll be able to play those games at 4K at a way higher frame rate, and that's incredible. Like your games when you're on PC and you start to see them grow, and you don't have to wait for a patch for them to upgrade your game later down the road. Like you don't have to wait for no patches. You just upgrade your machine and they run better. That is incredible. Like I don't think you understand the value for that. Take PlayStation for instance. I've bought in all my games on my PS5, and now they're coming to PC, and they're not coming out day and date. So I don't get to choose. I don't get to choose. I have to buy it on PS5 if I want to play it on day one. And then if I want to play it later on PC, I'm going to have to buy that game a second time because the staggered release, and because PlayStation is definitely not going to be doing this anytime soon because nobody talks about it. Why would they? Why would they go out of their way to make sure you're happy and you can play your game wherever you want, when their main focus is to get as much money out of you as possible? Now, I'm not saying that Microsoft's not trying to get as much money out of you as possible, but for them, every time Microsoft buys a developer or a publisher, I'm like, heck yeah, this is incredible. You just saved me money. You just saved me money. I get to play it on my PC or I get to play it on my Xbox, and I get my save to transfer seamlessly, literally seamlessly between each one of those games. And the best part about it, man, like seriously, the best freaking part about it is that you don't have to work. Like you seriously don't have to worry. Every single time they decide to buy a publisher, it's a benefit for you if you ever decide to go PC. Like it's a benefit for you. Really, it really is. Now, I see these guys all the time trying to defend PlayStation over there, getting everybody all mad, worked up, trying to do, yeah, it's not fair. PlayStation grows organically. No, they don't. No, they don't. Man, they've taken Spider-Man from the gaming industry and locked it to their console. Everything they take, they PlayStation just takes and locks it away on their little platform so that you can play it at 864p at 60 frames a second. They just lock it away over there. I mean, I just got done finishing Final Fantasy 16 and I reviewed that. And it sucks having to review games like that. Like it does. A game that's just coming to PlayStation that's third party, that should be on everything. Like that really sucks. And then being able to come out and talk to the community, you know, because half of the community is not going to be able to play that game, and the other half's going to be able to. So it always causes infighting, and it sucks. It really does suck because when I enjoy something over on the PlayStation side, then it makes the people on the Xbox side feel bad, and it really does suck. And I hate it when they do this with third party games. So when Xbox buys these publishers, I don't expect them to lock them to the Xbox platform. I do. I am perfectly fine with people on a PlayStation still getting access to even games like Starfield. But I mean those games, I mean exclusives do matter, obviously. That's what the PlayStation fanboys will tell you. Exclusives matter. So yeah, Starfield being exclusive to Xbox, hey man, you guys made the rules. You made the rules. Exclusives matter. You made those rules. Exclusives matter, and apparently so does truckload dump trucks full of money. Apparently, those are the two things that matter: exclusives and dump truck fulls of money. Those are the things that matter in the gaming space. So don't you forget that. PlayStation doesn't have dump trucks full of money. Xbox does. And you've been beating up Xbox gamers and beating up Xbox for so long, demanding better, that now they're buying everything and putting it on Xbox so that people like me can get an Xbox copy and a PC copy for the same price. Or we could just play it for $10. You know what I mean? You guys got what you asked for. You wished for this. You begged for this. You demanded that Xbox compete and get better. Well, here you go, man. This is what it looks like. So quit crying about it. You demanded this. You demanded this. You treated Xbox fans bad and called Xbox trash. Well, now you have to deal with the. I mean, there's. Oh man, consequences for your belligerent actions is now that Xbox is going to compete, and they've brought the dump trucks full of money to compete and to level the playing field, and to still make sure you can play Call of Duty on your system for the low cost of $70. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just buy it. Just buy it and have fun. Play your video game and be grateful. Be grateful that Xbox isn't pulling a Sony on you and taking Spider-Man away. Just be grateful. Just be grateful. Just be grateful that they're not taking away your Final Fantasy 16 yet. Just be grateful, PlayStation fanboys. You got what you asked for. You wanted this, you got it. Competition. So, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you again for watching, and I really appreciate it.